thank thee for another wonderful day. Lord, bless this group of people as we are tonight to discuss business for the county, so it's equal and fair for every individual in our county. Lord, bless the people during this holiday season that need your help, the needy, the hungry. Give them a helping hand, Lord. Bless our troops that are fighting for our rights, our current way of life, our freedom. In thy name we pray. Amen. All right. Roll call. Looks like we got a couple absent, don't it? Yep. Okay, approval of agenda.
Move to approve. Second.
Okay, any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Approval of the minutes for November the 25th, 2025, Financial Management Committee.
Move to approve. Second.
All right, any discussion here? All in favor?
Aye.
All right.
I didn't check out front. I don't think there was.
Okay, is there any public comment? I didn't see any outside, but it might be some in here. So, all right, carry on. Old business. Anybody have any old business they'd like to bring up?
I don't.
All right, go into new business. Ms. Diane, are you ready?
It's going to be a short month just because of the holidays, so the report doesn't reflect a whole lot. Just taking the usual calls. The calendar for next year's center closures will go out in January in the Good News Shelbyville magazine. And since we don't have the grant yet for our litter grant, but we have gone on, I've got approval for them to go on and do the small calendars that have the convenience center hours on them. So hopefully they will be out by the first of the year and we can still get those out to the public. The convenience centers will be closed for the holidays, Wednesday, the 24th, Thursday, the 25th, Friday, the 26th, open on that Saturday, the 27th, closed Wednesday, the 31st, and January the 1st, which is Thursday. They will be open on Friday and Saturday. We will also have a couple extra guys at the three large centers to kind of help with traffic and all the trash that we're anticipating. Tire Depot will be closed on Wednesday, the 24th, and Wednesday, the 31st, and that is because the highway department will be down and we have highway people that handle that. And also the Tire Depot will be closing a little bit early tomorrow, about 12:30. So that is it. I hope everyone has a happy holiday and be safe. The monthly report, we had $18,396.68 in revenue. There was like little over $8,000 that came in from tires from the state. Recycling tonnage was 81.62 tons. Landfill disposal cost was $44,132.83. Down on the tonnage to 879.14. And then, of course, next month will be quarterly reports. So, any questions?
Is the calendar for the next year's, is that posted on John's website?
It will be. It's not right now, but it will be.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, we post it there. We try and get the flyers out at all the centers. So we'll be doing that also this week. And then, of course, when it comes out, a full page in the Good News, and then people can cut that out and save it.
All right, Ms. Shannon?
Good afternoon. You all received my report for the November data from the HR office. And so we had a couple of new full-time that came on with Bedford County, and then there were part-time. Those were specific to public safety. Of course, all of these are budgeted positions that you all as commissioners approved within budget. And then the terminations, resignations lines, that data is right there. The part-time positions, those are primarily the EMS, the non-scheduled that Director Cox could talk about if you had questions. But those are just the ones that are have been on, but they have not been pulling in hours, so we drop those off after so many weeks of non-activity. So that's primarily what the bulk of that is. So even since today with the job postings, we have right now a part-time position open in animal control that we're actively recruiting for, and I have onboarded about 4 new corrections officers, but we still have apps. That's a position we keep open all time. E911, we actually just closed that and extended an offer, and I did that individual's paperwork today, in fact. So we've recently filled that along with 1 deputy position. There's still 1 open. And then we have the part-time, full-time EMS and paramedic positions, AEMT positions still going. Mostly what's been going on in HR is specific to wrapping up open enrollment. So for November, it was voluntary life insurance products and scheduling with all of the elected offices to make sure our employees that wanted to make changes or add that type of benefit were allowed to do so. We did get great news that we received an award, a grant award for animal control specific to safety. So that's why it's on my report, because that's a safety risk grant that they received to repair flooring. And since HR also works on Title II and safety precautions for the departments, we were excited to see that animal control received that award. Title VI and Title VII training they've actively been assigned via electronic means, but I still go on site to several departments to complete training as needed, and I will be at the Sheriff's Department and jail on Thursday for that. But that's primarily what I've been busy taking care of. Any questions? Mm-hmm. It was just shy of 5,000. It was a little less than 5,000, but it's enough to replace. We did it based off a quote that we submitted because we really needed to, and that will bring us into ADA compliance. So we're super excited about that.
Any more questions?
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Ms. Roberts.
Well, in the archives and records, we're still continuing as usual on the many of the typical research questions. My most interesting question this week or this last month has been a tombstone that was stolen and taken to another state. And so we've been working back and forth on property owners, current and past, and identifying through history and the research when the tombstone disappeared. So anyways, and our persistent researcher is determined to go get it. And so that's kind of been an interesting roundabout this month. We're doing all of our records work as we continue. We are doing a great deal of indexing and with our volunteers. We appreciate them so much. We had 26 hours this month. So we're always pleased to have that opportunity for all of them to come. And that slows down during the holidays, of course. We're continuing with our usual records review and retention and or disposal. And then, of course, finally, we're excited that the records building is picking up with the projects that we had hoped to do before COVID, right after the purchase of the building. So a great deal of thanks to everyone in fiscal for helping me with the Sourcewell, Space Saver, all of those RFPs. Thank you all for your patience with me. That is underway, and Patterson and Pope and Patterson is purchasing the supplies to get ready for installation between January and February. And also thanks to Jeff, our ramp that we're going to use for records moving at the back door will be much wider for rolling carts and four-wheelers, two-wheelers of moving companies, those kind of things. And that's going in, weather permitting, the next couple of days. And also interior improvements with window treatments and the paint's finished. So all of those are going and looking real spiffy down there. So any questions? All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Architect?
Okay, we'll start with the surplus building. Infrastructure pad and footings are completed, electric temp service installed. All under slab services are in place. All RFI logs are current. Stem walls have been erected and slab for the surplus building poured this morning. Juvenile center gravel pads completed, footing poured, drainage installed, and under slab services are completed. All storm water is completed, electrical service to site, and the slab poured this morning also, framing to begin on 12/22. Soil conservation office, the slab is poured, framing is completed. Metal roof and exterior are completed, except for the windows and doors, which arrived the 24th. Plumbing, mechanical, and electric will start the 22nd of this month. Archives building has been painted. The raised letters are ordered, and the ADA compliant sidewalk will pour tomorrow. Health department, we're going to try to find a weekend to install the generator when weather permits. Interior remodel will start on January 5th. The removal and replacement of the exterior soffit has been completed, and security lights are going in by the maintenance department. Emergency management, interior office space and generator plans are completed. They have been sent to the paper for notification. Hard bid will open on, we have a pre-bid meeting on the 8th of January for all contractors interested, and bid openings will be on 1/22/26. 911, we have completed the footings, the slab, all CMU block are erected. Hard deck is installed. TPO roof should complete this week. Interior walls are erected. Plumbing, electrical, and heat and air is installed. Pre-grading for driveway has begun. We have met with United about IT, and they're going to start installation in 2 weeks. And we expect to start drywall before the end of the month. School projects. We had mediation with Attorney Bobo, and we could not come up to terms that we were agreeable to. Depositions will start in February for that case. Community Middle School press box is under review and waiting final approval. Liberty Master Plan approved by school board. Liberty Elementary annex rooms are completed, along with the 2 extra VOTEC rooms that we added, and furniture is installed. Ag buildings, substantial completion was given Monday of this week, and final code inspection will be December the 18th. Cascade Ag building is in the same place. Shelbyville High School, cheerleading screening is completed. Football sports field, turf is completed. Sports track is completed. All lighting is completed. Civil work is 95% complete. Baseball dugouts are about 65% complete on baseball and softball. Football scoreboard and screen, on baseball field is nearing completion. Vestibules for the 9 schools were submitted to the school board. An additional vestibule was requested for the cafeteria side of Central, and we met with the architect Friday. They have sent preliminary drawings to Bell Construction for pricing. We hope to have that back to Dr. Garrett first of next week. Cascade Culinary Kitchen was hard bid. Prices came back more than the grant. That project has been put on hold until Lori Sexton can find more funding. Grease trap for Southside will be replaced starting 12/22 when school is out. Should be finished track sign with Rock City. Community Elementary roof is completed on the cafeteria, and TCAT renovation program and design phase has been completed, submitted to the school board for approval. Any questions? Okay.
All right. Let's see, I guess we need a recommendation to vote on all these, don't we?
So moved.
All right, any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All right. All right. next monthly report.
You got a copy of your monthly financial report. And also I have an analysis of certain taxes. I want to go through the property tax collections. We are 36,000 less than the same time last year at the end of November. The prior year collections, we're 259,000 more than the same time last year. On clerk and master collections, we're 14,996 less than the same time last year. Sales tax collections are running at 236,665 more than last year. Now, that doesn't mean we didn't budget those. We actually budgeted those increases. And then the last one's mineral severance. We've only received one quarterly payment so far. The next thing we have is we've got an analysis of expenditures for your information. Anything over 41%, which is the average, is highlighted in red. If some go beyond 100%, then we'll look at making an amendment later on with those amounts. So that's my report.
All right, any questions? All right,
I don't have much to add to the reports. The theme this month has been training and education. We've got a EMT class starting very soon. We've had 60 applications for 20 spots. So it's been the largest application pool that we've ever had. We've also been doing competency training that's state required for the last 2 weeks. And that's all I've really got to add to my reports unless anybody has any questions.
any questions? Thank you. All right. Need a motion to accept those two?
Second.
All right, any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
All right, next we have the BCEMS write-offs.
These are write-offs from EMS, and they have gone through all the process of trying to collect them, so they need to go to the commission for approval to write off.
Move. Second.
Well, we need, this motion needs to, it needs to go to the full commission, so it needs to be included in your motion.
Yes.
All right.
Second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Next is the Life Touch contract for Southside.
You've got a contract that goes beyond a year, so that also needs to go to the commission. And this is for, I think, school photos.
Move to approve and send to the commission.
Second.
All right, any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All right. All right, next, other business. Don't guess anybody's got any. Good. Any announcements? Only announcement I have, hope everybody has a Merry Christmas and a safe Christmas. All right.
They're
Need a
just-